Well, thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Evan Pinsonnault, and the man I'm sitting next to needs no introduction.
Now, look at this before and after photo.
Yeah, right? This is high-def makeup, me without high-def makeup.
No, I look like I'm in Newsies, the musical.
It's a sharp look, Bobcat.
Yeah,
look what
thank
you can
you.
do here.
Thank
look
you.
at this. If I can actually lower my seat, if you want to do this.
All right, where's mine?
That way, yours is on the right side there.
Whoa.
If you think I'm too tall for you.
I think that's better.
Now you look like our 5 p.m. anchor. We got to raise you back up. He sits too far down.
Oh, I thought you were the little person.
Well, he could be that too. Equal opportunity here
There
at
we go.
TV-6.
All right. And I look creepy when I lean in here.
That's okay. We can edit you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Mr. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Bobcat Goldthwait. Hi.
There it is.
Nice to be here. I'm
to have
Bobcat
you.
Goldthwait. A lot of people think I'm dead. First
You're
of all,
not.
let's clear that room.
You're here.
Yes, I am. I'm definitely here in Lansing.
Yep.
Yes,
Why are you here in Lansing? Tell us about it.
It's just because it's beautiful this time of year. I love looking at branches. No, because I'm a comedian. I'm on the road, and there's only one comedy club that's made out of an old bowling alley that I still love to come and rock, and that's Connxtions, even though it's misspelled.
Yes,
I'm going to be appearing there all week inside Frank's mustache. So if you come, you won't be able to see me.
Of course not.
It'll be like I'm a scrubbing bubble. No one knows what Frank is. Frank is the club owner.
And he has a really big Ron Burgundy-esque mustache.
Yes, it's very good.
Yes.
Now, do you guys watch Ron Burgundy? You guys.
It's the only reason I have this job.
Do you watch it?
That's it.
And you went, wow, that looks cool.
Well, I heard that when you were coming, and I said, well, he's kind of a big deal.
Kind
of a big deal.
And were you already a flute player?
I actually have a jazz flute right at my sleeve right now.
That's not a euphemism for anything.
Of course not. Of course not.
No,
we
but
have scotch under here.
Now, have you ever watched it and now are you disheartened, or do you go, fake? That's not how it really is. Ron Burgundy, you lied to me.
We watch it and laugh harder and harder every time we
really?
watch it. Yeah.
It's kind of how people feel from the police force when they run into me. Now, the other day, look, if I had known I'd been talking about those movies well into my middle ages and longer.
The Police Academy movies.
Police Academy movies. I would have worked harder. You know what I mean? I really wouldn't have said, really? That's all I got to do? All right, action. You know.
Zed was an iconic role, though.
It
was an iconic role.
People liked it. It seems like the people like that, and then the fellow who made the wacky noises.
Jones?
You know everyone's name. But so here's my point.
Okay.
And now, sadly, Bubba Smith passed away.
He did, a Spartan.
And I get a phone call, like, immediately. And I was like, of course I was bummed out, but I hadn't seen him in 22 years. So it's like, well, you know, do you know Bubba Smith died? I was like, no. And they, you know, do you have a quote? And I was like, and my ego's so big, the first thing I'm thinking is, God, I hope when I die they don't call Gutenberg. They don't call Goody. Hey, Bobcat died.
Yeah, exactly.
He died in '87.
What? Yeah, he died in Police Academy 4. Don't you remember? We didn't take him to Miami.
He didn't go to Miami. Wow, you really go deep. You really love the PAs.
I've got the collection, the DVD special edition.
I am currently working on a musical with Ray Davis of the Kinks.
Oh, okay.
Because people don't know this, but I write and direct movies, and
the Jimmy Kimmel Show you did.
I directed the Kimmel Show for like 3 years, but so I get this. I get an email from Ray saying he's on tour, and he goes, you know, our bus driver just bought the Police Academy collection. I go, oh, please don't watch that. I was like, you're not going to want to do the movie with me then.
That's it.
I'm not going to let this guy direct a movie based on my work.
Unless he sees Part 4, Citizens on Patrol.
Yeah, like we said, off the air we were saying that one really holds up.
It does.
2 and 3, poof.
In your golf game was
the other thing happens, I don't usually talk about Police Academy this much. You really get into the deep core of me.
You do.
But often, like people, like at the shows, they'll hand me a copy of the ones I'm not in.
They want you to sign 6 or something.
Or like 1. They'll go, will you sign this? I go, okay, I'm not in this movie, dummy.
and you had quite the career arc in those movies. A quick recap. You were a gang leader.
I was a gang leader.
Who then did right and became a cop.
Which apparently in the city of Metropolitan, they have very... Anybody can be a cop.
Anybody can be a
cop. Hey, were you the guy that we tried to catch last year? Yeah, I guess. And I also got out of jail quick, like some sort of technicality, or I went to Batman jail where the villains get out every other episode. Look at that handsome guy.
I'm telling you, folks.
Oh, I look like my dad.
He doesn't
How'd that
need
happen?
makeup.
He doesn't. This is all natural.
Yes, it is.
I know a lot of people think, look at this. Come see this at Connxtions.
Well, let me ask you this, Bobcat. What do you like more?
Let me ask you this, Bob. Is that natural?
Is that natural? is that?
You look like.
Is that Macy's Mac right there?
We thought it was Ryan Gosling.
What do you like more, performing on stage? Because that's where your roots are.
My roots are in the theater. No, I like doing stand-up comedy. You know, the thing about stand-up comedy is that the reaction, the feedback is instantaneous, which is it's not good. You know, there's a lot of drunken bums coming to my shows. See, when I make
Frank's
a movie,
really excited about that.
Well, that's well, I know, apparently my target audience is also Frank's demo.
Exactly.
But when you make a movie, those people, here's the thing. When you're doing stand-up comedy, you got to keep the dumbest person in the room amused and occupied. But when you make a movie, you know, they just go to the latest Kevin James movie or whatever, you know. So you get a little more leeway with what you say in a movie than you do versus a comedian.
And you get retakes in a movie if you need them.
Yeah, but I mean, not on my budgets.
Not on your. Okay,
no.
fair enough.
Like,
Did Shakes the Clown have a $10 million budget?
No. Shakes the Clown's budget, and that was a long time ago. That was in '91. That was $1.4 million was the budget on that.
Well, still,
some people
bad.
they got no. That was to me. Now you give me $1.4 million, I'd make Avatar.
Bobcat Goldthwait in Avatar.
In Avatar, but yeah, World's Greatest Dad with the one I did with Robin Williams. That was tiny by people's standards. That was a $4 million budget, but I did one movie, and people don't believe this. It was this movie called Sleeping Dogs Lie, and that ended up in at Sundance, and I shot that for $50,000, and I used a crew from Craigslist.
No way.
Yeah, I'm sure they were like going, hey, I saw this ad on Craigslist. Bobcat Goldthwait's making a movie.
Is that the real Bobcat
Yeah,
Goldthwait?
they're gonna get hit.
Is that the guy from Police Academy 4?
They're gonna get hit in the head with a pipe. Is that the guy from Police Academy 5 and 1?
What? Yeah, he signed it at a.
He signed my dad's
convention.
DVD. So we should say I'm at Connxtions tonight and tomorrow, or I should say Friday and Saturday.
Great.
We also use those terms in the biz.
Sure.
And also, folks, come out. I'm giving out neck rubs.
Awesome. And
I don't usually do that, but it's been cold.
Notch.
Well, I'm seeing that we're getting this.
That's
so
right.
That must mean my helicopter ride's going to take me to Battle Creek.
Battle Creek. Flint, actually, have been demoted.
The Paris of Michigan.
It is. It is. Bobcat, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on.
Break a leg tonight, man.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll be back.